When did you realize your child was no longer a child? When my son was in the 8th grade, he got suspended and I had to leave work early to go get him. When I got there, I asked the principal what had happened. The principal explained that my son had beaten up 3 other boys and even broke one girl's wrist. I was obviously horrified and asked my son what the heck he was thinking. He simply told me that the boys had cornered one of his friends and were trying to make her undress for them. Being the chivalrous boy I raised him to be, he put a stop to it. I asked the principal if it was true and he dodged the question. In response to that, I told the school that if they're going to allow that type of harassment, I didn't want my child to attend and took him home. I told my son that I was going to take him out of public school. He replied by telling me that he didn't want to leave the school because if he wasn't there, then who was going to stop it from happening again? This is when I realized my little boy had become a man. He would rather get in trouble to protect a friend than stay out of the spotlight and potentially face long-term consequences. I gave him a hammer to put in his bag and whip out next time the boys are doing that. Unfortunately, he was caught with it during a random bag inspection and was expelled from the school. The girl was eventually ravished by the same boys after school one day. My son ended up paralyzing one of them and caused severe brain damage to another. To make matters worse, the girl had Down syndrome.